Hi everyone, today I'm going to be making my second video, which is a part 1 of my fall DIY crafts for you to make. They're really easy and they're really fun, and you can obviously add your own spin and things to it. So I hope you subscribe if you like this video, and I hope you join for my part 2 as well. Thanks for joining with me, and I hope you enjoy. So the first thing I'm going to make is a popsicle stick coaster. These are all the materials that you're going to need. So right now I'm just going to paint all of the popsicle sticks into a red, and I'm going to make a red popsicle coaster, I guess, because it's fall. Obviously, the lighter colored popsicle sticks are easier, and then the darker ones are turning out to be a brown, which is why I'm giving them a bunch of more coats of paint to make them a bit brighter. I'm just finishing up coloring them with the paint. Once they're all dry, you can go ahead and arrange them the way you want them. I'm just going to unclog the glue bottle. Now I'm just going to add a thin strip of glue to the 3 popsicle sticks and make them the bottom to keep everything well put together. Once that dries, you can go ahead and start decorating yours. So I have 3 Sharpies that I'm testing out just to make sure it works. Yeah, that works. For this one, I'm just going to make a simple, heart with some shine marks. And I just made it really simple, but you can obviously make it more complicated, or you don't even have to decorate it if you make all your sticks colorful. And I'm adding some gold dots, which you can't even see. And that's the finished product. It's really easy, and it definitely works. So right now I'm getting a cup of cotton balls and some very delicious pencils. So yeah, cheers. The next project I'm making is a popsicle stick photo stand. So these are the materials that you'll need. I think you can find them around your house. So the first step is to cut out a sheet of paper that will fit your popsicle sticks. And I am just writing out the word fall in between the arrows. I think it's a sort of a trend lately. And I'm making it a little bit of a calligraphy effect. So I'm thickening the edges to make it like a thicker pen, I guess. I'm just going ahead and making everything with the finished touches. Now you can sort of measure up with your popsicle sticks. So you just put some on behind the paper. And I found 2 more, so you can secure them in between the paper like a sandwich, I guess. Putting 3 dots of glue on each side. Once that dries, you can take the popsicle stick that you cut in half. And this part's a little bit tricky because once you glue it down, it's obviously not going to be able to stay standing. So you'll see. Right after I put dots of glue on it, I'm holding it there, trying to make it work. Then I just let go and falls. So now I'm going to go get something to hold it, which is some erasers. So while it's drying, you're gonna have to use something to hold them up. I'm using a stack of erasers to keep them standing. I also added a few more drops of glue to make it more secure. And then once that dries, then you can get your last 2 popsicle sticks. So now I'm just going to put the popsicle sticks against the other two that you currently glued. So yeah, this is what you're gonna have to do. And then you can also use an eraser like me to keep them down instead of falling off like the right side was. My third project is going to be a fall themed pen. So I have 3 examples of the same sort of structured pen. So I'm gonna go ahead and take them apart so that you can sort of know what the parts look like. So mine has a total of 4 parts. So all of them are exactly the same. I'm gonna pick the white set because I think they'll be easier to paint. So yeah. And you can also take out the ink, and I'm going to test out the colors of them. So the ones that was originally inside the white one is black, and so is the other one as well. But the one that was inside the red pen is red, and I think I'm gonna use that instead of the normal black. So you can just easily pop it out and put it into the pen like it belonged there forever. So it works completely fine, and just testing it. So you still want to keep them separated so that once you start painting, you can paint on them without getting a huge mess on the other parts that you do not want to paint. I'm painting it a light peachish pink, and now I'm going to use a different kind of brush to just put on abstract dots and streaks on it using other warm colors. Once it dries, you can go ahead and protect the paint by using some nail polish, or if you have Mod Podge or anything else that would protect the paint. And then once it dries, you can assemble the pen once again, and you have your finished pen. I'm gonna just go ahead and show you that it works like a normal pen. So that was really easy, and I think it's a great way to make your own school supplies as well. My next project is a DIY pencil holder. So these are the materials you're going to need. I also happen to have this cup where you can take the inside out with a plastic outside. So I'm going to go ahead and start painting a really abstract sort of pattern. It's really random, but I think it's also a great stress reliever just watching all the paint fly on it. I'm using the similar warm colors I used for the fall pen. I'm also going to use the back of my paintbrush to put red dots on it. Now I have my hole puncher, and I'm going to get scraps of more warm colors and make some circular confetti. The paper is starting to look like Swiss cheese, so isn't that a great thing to watch? I have a bunch of circles, and you can make as much or as little as you'd like. I cut out my abstract pattern And I'm going to sort of get the shape of the cup right using tape. And you can just easily pour the confetti into the cup if you had paper underneath. So this is a finished product. I probably should have used more confetti, but overall I think it's really good. My last project today is a fall-themed keychain. So I have a huge messy box of rubber bands that came from a Wonderloom kit. You don't have to use these kind of rubber bands. You can just use some normal hair bands, I guess. I'm just picking out my warm colors for the keychain. Some pink, some orange, and some yellow that doesn't glow in the dark because that looks kind of greenish. I'm also adding some more red in it. So you can just use your fingers to make 2 fingers on your left hand to make your keychain. So I'm taking my orange rubber band, stretching it out, I guess, and I'm using a yellow one and putting the orange one through my yellow one like that. So it shouldn't be able to leave if your orange is on your 2 fingers. Now I'm going to add a red rubber band. So it should look like that. I'm going to take the orange rubber band and pull it over her finger and onto the red in the middle. So right now it looks kind of jumbled up, but if you just pull one side of the yellow and put it on your thumb, you see that we already made one part of the keychain. So now I'm going to repeat the process of pulling the rubber bands onto the middle rubber band. So I already have a pretty long keychain, and I have this extra keychain like ring on it that you can use to secure it. So I'm just going to put that through one side of my red rubber band. I'm going to twist it until it goes all the way into it. Once you get it all the way in the middle, you can remove your finger and do the same thing to the other side of the red. So I got it on, and now it should be looking like this. The next step is I'm going to add an acorn charm on it. I'm using a hole puncher to put a hole in it so I can attach it to the keychain itself. And I'm just going to make a really simple acorn using my pen and some color pencils. After that, you can use some tape to make it more durable. And I'm using an X-Acto knife to recut out the hole that we used making the hole puncher. I'm going to take the end of the rubber band from the keychain, and you should put your ring through that. You might have to be careful so that it doesn't come out completely, so just be careful, and you should be able to have your keychain looking like that. It's really nice and simple, I guess. Thank you guys for watching. If you did make any of these crafts and you want to show me, you can always go to our about side of our channel, and you can use that email and email me and show me pictures of all of your fun crafts that you've made. Click that thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you did enjoy, and click that notification bell over there. And also you can share it with your friends so they can try out some of the crafts I made. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to watch part 2 once I make it. Bye!